Wishing you lots of treats and zero tricks. I'm M. Hussein and this is Visions. It's Halloween and today we're diving into the most non-scary Halloween scenes that either shape the story or hit a deeper meaning. The Batman. Gotham, a city that only shows its true face when the masks come on. And the movie opens on Halloween night, cold, unsettling, drenched in tension. Faces painted, hidden behind masks, revealing who they really are. Chaos fills the streets, violence lurks in every shadow, and then we hear Bruce Wayne's voice. Fear is a tool. Through his monologue, Gotham becomes more than a city. It's a living nightmare, a place trapped in its own never-ending Halloween. We don't know when it started or how it could ever end. We've seen Gotham dark and twisted before, corrupted to the core in Nolan's Batman Begins, or spiraling into madness like the unforgettable Joker's parade scene in Tim Burton's Batman. But Matt Reeves took advantage of a familiar annual night of celebration to capture the city's true nature. That opening didn't just set the tone for the Batman, it defined an entire universe. One that later expanded through the Penguin, where we saw how cruel and brutal this world could be. And with future sequels and spin-offs still to come, they all remain rooted in that haunting first glimpse of a city where fear isn't just in the air, it is the air. E.T. the Extra-Terrestrial. Halloween, one of the strangest and warmest moments in ETA scene that became truly iconic. From the very start, it captures the playful, innocent side of Halloween. Daylight, carnival energy, kids getting ready for the night. Far from the darkness and fear we usually see on screen. But here, Halloween isn't just a backdrop, it's part of the story itself. It's how the kids manage to help their friendly alien E.T. They dress him as a ghost, simple, clever, perfect. He walks right through the streets, invisible, hiding in plain sight. Culturally, Halloween has always symbolized the blurring of worlds, the brief moment when the barrier between the living and the unknown fades. It's the perfect setting for E.T., a story about connection, wonder, and reaching across worlds. And right after that heartwarming sequence comes one of cinema's most magical moments, the flying bicycle against the moon. And remember that quick Yoda cameo? Yes, at first it feels like a cinematic homage from Spielberg to George Lucas. But when E.T. reaches out, like he knows him, you can't help but wonder. Maybe they've met before. Maybe in a galaxy far, far away. Years later, Lucas returned the homage. In Star Wars The Phantom Menace, you can spot 3 E.T. like aliens in the Galactic Senate. A perfect circle, 2 friends, 2 worlds, and one of the coolest cinematic exchanges ever made. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Hogwarts has never looked more magical nor more mysterious than it does during its Halloween feast. Design, timing, and symbolism all come together to make this moment unforgettable. The set captures everything you'd expect from a Halloween night, yet blends it perfectly with the school's enchanting atmosphere. Floating jack-o'-lanterns drift across the ceiling, candles flicker in midair, and the camera glides through the Great Hall. Simple, elegant, and utterly timeless. But what makes this scene truly special isn't just how it looks, it's when it happens. The Halloween feast marks a turning point, like both for the film and the entire Harry Potter saga. It's the night the troll breaks into Hogwarts, a moment that at first seems random, but soon reveals the larger mystery that will lead Harry toward his path, and his connection to Voldemort. It's also the moment that forges the bond between Harry, Ron, and Hermione, the Golden Trio, whose friendship becomes the heart of the entire series. In just under 2 minutes, the Halloween scene captures the essence of the wizarding world. A place where innocence meets danger, and where the line between wonder and fear begins to blur. It's the night when Harry steps from the familiar into the unknown, and the magic truly begins. Donnie Darko. The story begins on October 2nd, 1988, and builds toward one fateful night, Halloween. But Halloween here isn't just a setting, it's a mirror of the film's soul, a night when the veil between worlds fades and the tangent universe bleeds into ours. It's the moment every thread collides, the truth about Frank, his eerie bunny mask, and the destinies tied to him. At the Halloween party, everything changes. Donnie and Gretchen's bond deepens. His sister's question, "Have you seen Frank?" hits like a premonition, and Donnie's connection to his ghostly guide reaches its breaking point. Descending the stairs in his skeleton suit, Donnie looks less like a teenager and more like the dead walking among the living, a haunting symbol of what's coming for him, or what he's already known and accepted. The final act of Donnie Darko, and really the entire film, is overflowing with symbolism. It's a layered, carefully constructed puzzle that almost demands a closer look. Maybe it even deserves a video of its own. If you'd like to see that, drop a comment below. Mean Girls. The Halloween party is the central event where the plot starts to escalate. It's where the love triangle takes shape and Katie Heron begins her journey of transformation and her struggle with Regina George. All of this represents the surface layer. As going deeper, the scene carries additional meanings and messages. It depicts a clash of cultures between Katie, who grew up far from this environment, and the American high school society that imposes heavy pressures on girls through unspoken rules about beauty and social acceptance. Sadie's monologue highlights this perfectly. Halloween is the one night a year when a girl can dress like a total slut, and no other girls can say anything about it. Katie's transformation after this night can be seen as a reflection of forced assimilation. The involuntary cultural assimilation that minorities experience in societies in various ways. Some studies also consider this among the scenes that address the objectification of women, showing Halloween as a social ritual where girls face subtle pressures to appear a certain way to gain acceptance. The scene blends comedy with social and cultural critique, which is why Halloween here is more than just costumes and wild celebration. That's my pick for the best non-scary Halloween scenes. What's on your list? Drop a comment below. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you enjoyed this, and as always, see you soon.